gonna give dude the extra hour and everything. Get a white dude the extra hour.
Right.
Don't give me a regular hour, like a regular hour. I'm sitting here like, yo, how you gonna give this man an extra hour?
Yeah.
And I was here before him. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't say
That's
shit.
a little buddy system, man.
Yeah, man, like that shit ain't right.
No,
man.
but that's the way they do white people. White people get away with a lot.
Like, he ain't working no harder than I do.
Right.
I ain't doing much of motherfucking things than I did.
Yeah, because when I graduated the first time from ECPI, and I
they
was
don't like you. They don't treat you how they feel they want to treat you.
A certified insurance coder.
Shit, you know, especially when you like
applications that all in place that hire insurance coders, the hospitals, you know, then you had your little private businesses.
Yeah.
They come telling me you got to have actual experience.
Yeah.
Right? That's what they said here in Roanoke. And then I went to Charlotte that time and stayed with Dee Dee for a month.
Yeah.
And I said, let me see if I can get a job down here, you know, with this. And I remember I went on an interview and I had put in for an insurance coder at a hospital down the street from where she lived. And so the lady was like, oh, you got the qualifications, you're a certified insurance coder. She said, we'd have no problem hiring you.
Okay.
And I said, really? I wouldn't have to have actual hands-on experience? She said, your 2 years of college is your hands-on experience. Yeah. And then I told her where I was from. I said, I'm from Roanoke, Virginia. I said, in Roanoke, I said, I've been told I have to have actual hands-on experience.
That's what they tell you, but then
take your 2 years of college.
But then the white person coming in with nothing but the college
white person coming there ain't even a certified coder and gets hired.
And see what I'm saying?
Because a certified coder, you got to pay them big bucks.
And see, that's dealing with racism right there. Even though they ain't calling you nigga to your face and all that, they still holding you back from doing anything. You know what I'm saying?
You can't do nothing about it.
Right. Then you complain about something like that and people be like, oh, just get you a job.
You go to work for somebody and the majority of the people you work for is white.
Right? Because one time I got one from the unemployment office to go to Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Yeah.
I went down there. I took their little test. I passed it. Perfect.
Okay.
No mistakes on the little test, right?
Yeah.
But my time was just 1 second off. Right?
Oh, man. Yeah.
But the description that the unemployment office sent me said, will train.
Okay.
So I said, 1 second ain't nothing. I said, and besides, I said, your job description here says you will train. I said, I've made no mistakes on mine. Okay. And she was like, yeah, but you was 1 second too slow.
Oh, wow.
I said, yeah, but
that's that slap in the face.
And I showed her the paper. I said, yeah, but it says will train if you have no experience.
Right.
She said, well, we're really looking for people who, already know how to do the job. And I felt then and there she was lying.
Yeah.
Because, I looked at all them women sitting out there waiting to take the test, and they were white. Yeah.
But they gotta at least interview some black people, right? So that way they can say, well, we've tried to get them jobs, they're just not qualified.
Yeah. And then I've been to jobs where I wore my little interview suit, had my resumes, and I'm dressed to the nines, and you got these little kids in jeans and t-shirts. And they taking them back, talking about, we're going to give you a tour of where you'll be working after they done been interviewed. Yeah. Call me back 2-3 interviews, but I don't get hired.
Wow.
But they hiring them little kids in jeans and t-shirts, white. And I was like, and I told my guidance counselor out there at the school, I said, they got hired, but I didn't.
Yeah, man, I
was in my interview suit. I had my resumes.
Right, everything they tell you, if you want to get a job, this is what you need to do.
Yeah. And she was like, yeah, that's the way it is here in Roanoke. That's why you have to leave. And I said, I didn't go to school to leave Roanoke.
Right.
I went to school to stay in Roanoke.
Right.
I said, I have a house. I said, I ain't like one of these youngsters can pick up and just go anywhere.
Right.
And the sad thing about it, even I learned that too. Like, even black people in oppositions down here still
won't even help you.
Yeah.
Right. They don't give a shit about
yes. Those are the ones who get the raises. They get the advances. They up them a grade.
Rat you out.
Yeah.
Right. They got their little clique.
Yeah.
They good. That's not right, man.
Yes.
You trying to come into a job and you working with people that's been working there 5, 10 years, 16 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then if they don't like you, littlest thing, it ain't
right.
nothing. It could be the littlest
They could be
shit.
having a bad day.
Yeah,
They'll find an excuse.
Shit.
Yeah.
Find an excuse to just fire you.
Oh,
right.
Because they can do that.
Oh, yes,
exactly.
they can. Because I worked in the VA for 13 years.
Just,
it would be 15 with my military time.
Politics,
Mm-hmm.
But because I complained of sexual harassment from Mr. Burks that I used to work with, then I was blacklisted. Because after that, I started getting written up for everything. Because when I talked to the head nurse, and I told her, I said, I don't appreciate coming to work. And I got to listen to this man sitting up there making comments about my body.
Right.
I said, and I don't like the comments he's making.
Yeah.
I said, I have asked him to stop repeatedly.
And
I said,
I
told the night charge nurse about it. And she up there talking about, he doesn't mean anything by it. He said that to all the girls. Wow. And I told her, I said, for one thing, I'm not a girl. I'm a grown woman.
Okay.
Too,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Letting this...
And then the head nurse going to sit up there and tell me, well, he's only got a couple of years before he retires. You don't want to cause him any problems.
Oh, man, that's that little buddy shit.
Perfect record of working here.
Wow.
I could not believe that. That's why I walked away. I didn't get no resignation. I just went to my locker.
Because some of them jobs, man, ain't even worth it.
Straight out of there because I was like, the hell with this place.
It's hard.
They come calling me. I said, you can take that job and ram it up your little black ass.
Okay.
That's what I told the nurse. She was under the chief nurse. And she called me talking about, Marshall, are you coming back? I said, hell no, I ain't coming back up there. I said, why should I come back up there? I said, the way y'all treating me. I said, y'all allow that crap to go on. I said, I'm not going to take it.
I heard that story too many times. Most of the jobs around here is full shit.
Yeah.
I done worked too many jobs
and see it for yourself to know.
I done made $14 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I done made $10 an hour. I done made $9 an hour. Like, it doesn't matter.
No.
It still ain't. They ain't getting nowhere.
You get no respect.
Because we was making $13.50 at Cooper, but my checks certainly wasn't looking like we was making $13.50 a week.
We make the more taxes.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
Man. It is.
That's what we up against out here.
You got to dedicate your whole life to the job. And not even guaranteed to be there.
Exactly.
Guaranteed to be there.
Yes, and that's the way the VA was. It was like, well, you work here. Because I remember I called in one time and Nikki was sick.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him I couldn't come in because my child was sick. Well, can't you get somebody else to watch her?
Yeah.
And I said, that's my child. I said, when my child is sick, I'm going to be there for her.
Right. But they ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah. And
I ain't trying to hear nothing, but I'm on my way to work. I'm coming.
Personally, and when she was up there talking about, Marcia, if you don't come in, we'll have to write you up. I said, well, write me up, bitch. I said, take that job and shove it up your dumb ass. I said, my child is more important than that job.
They think they control you.
That ain't nothing but the truth, man. And the whole truth, man.
And threaten you, with crap. Like, I remember one time we got this black chief nurse. And it had snowed.
Yeah.
And I worked night shift. And the day shift couldn't get in.
Okay.
So I volunteered to stay over.
Right.
Until somebody could come in to relieve me. Then we had a meeting after that because the people who had stayed over, they would usually give them a free breakfast in the cafeteria. They made sure you had a comfortable bed to lay in, and catch you a nap.
Okay.
This woman, she was like, oh, if you want to go to sleep, just get in one of them chairs somewhere and take you a nod. You didn't get no breakfast because you are paid to be here. And if the other shift can't get here, that's what you're here for.
Wow.
And that pissed a lot of people off, And she was like, you want a job, don't you? Then you'll come to work.
Oh, man. Remember when we was up in Blacksburg, how they used to threaten us? Oh, if you leave, you fired. You know what I'm saying? They'll wait till the last 10, 15 minutes. Everybody be, you start to wind down like, shoot, we just about time to get off. Then they'll come with about 2-3 more hours worth of work. And then be like, oh, if you leave, though, you fired. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't no higher than nobody than we was, for real.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's how jobs do you. I said, but it's going to take us to start standing up to these people.
Yeah, man, build our own businesses. Then we ain't got to worry about because it's destiny in our own hands. If the business going to fail, it's our fault for not showing up to work.
Yeah, because I said, it's ridiculous how you work these jobs And then people who in supervisor positions,
Mm-hmm.
think they can talk to you
Any kind of way, man. I don't know how many times I dealt with that.
Your job,
exactly.
And they can get away with it.
And see, America, that's the racism you don't see clearly.
You lose.
Yeah, that's when you start getting written up for every little thing. And just last week, they done gave you a perfect evaluation.
Right.
This week, they writing you up for every
Uh-huh.
little thing.
Yeah.
Every little
It's like
thing.
you gotta be their perfect little toy.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you better not make them mad ever
Oh,
or any
no.
day.
Be quiet as a
For
mouse.
you be on the shit list.
I done walked away from God. I told him, I said, if I don't leave here, I'm going to kill somebody. I said, I'm going to go home. I said, I'm going to get a machine gun. I'm
No.
going to back to the community. Everybody on this motherfucking ward is going to die. Ain't going to be no patient. But it's going to be everybody working here.
Yeah.
I said,
That's
so I'm
ridiculous,
walking.
man.
And I
Because,
leave.
some of them, it's a shame, man, how
It's
they
too
do
common,
folks.
man.
Right.
Yeah.
Politics, and it's crazy because a lot of the jobs don't be bad. It just be the politics.
Right.
People
Yeah.
in management, it just be them.
Exactly.
And I feel like they getting a paycheck just like I am.
Mm-hmm.
What gives them the right
But
to
see,
talk
that's the
to you
thing
that
though.
way?
A lot of these companies, they don't be checking them people. Like,
Damn sure. Because they be
supervisors,
friends of the
they all
family
be
or somebody
friends.
they
all
know.
be-
Right.
That's why they say
Exactly.
That's
You know what
right.
I'm saying? Like, that's why they like the power structure. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
they try to stay on top too, and they like the workers or the people at the bottom who make the less. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Who
Yeah.
are first
Do
to
all
go,
the labor.
do
Yeah.
all the labor, but first
You
to go.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? When it's downsizing, they first to go though.
Exactly,
But they the
man.
very essential part of the business.
Mhm.
Right, because they the ones putting in the work to really keep it going.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because the Goodwill is the same way. You know, I worked up there for a whole year.
Mm-hmm.
I saw all that crap. And I said, oh, yeah, Goodwill is good out here in the valley. They got all these stores.
Uh-huh.
But in that corporate office,
There's a bunch of
bunch of shit.
mm.
Because all the black people that worked there when I worked there in corporate,
Yeah.
they no longer work there. When I've seen them, I was like, you still at the Goodwill? Hell no, I left that fucking place. I was like, what happened? And they was like, they can talk to you any kind of way.
Same story.
And I was like,
Yeah. But
I
that's
said-
the goodwill, ain't it? The goodwill. Ain't you supposed to do the goodwill to your people or something? Exactly.
And I was like,
Business.
did you give a resignation or did you pull one of my tricks? I sent him an email resignation.
Okay.
I ain't coming back.
Shit, I know that's
I
right,
ain't coming
man.
back. Or it was the 4th of July. I'll never
Yeah.
forget. Sent him an email resignation. I put at the top, email resignation.
White people on
I said, I will
everything.
not
For
be back
real,
in that
man.
office Monday.
This
when you
valley,
open.
shit.
And that's just some real
They
talk,
build
y'all,
the
right?
Banks, they build the stores.
Yeah.
They
Building
building up.
more banks. Like,
But the thing about it though, when they brought us over here and put us to work, we really built this nation for them. So we know deep down inside shit, we could do it for ourselves, you know what I'm saying?
So good.
If we did it for them, yeah, with all the politics and policies,
it's hard.
right, they
It's
keep
hard,
us from even
man.
be able to get up, but
Yeah.
then we gotta figure out a
It's
way,
hard,
y'all.
man.
Well, see, we got to become friends with the other minorities that they look
All right.
The
And
Mexicans.
link up.
The Mexicans.
Okay.
I mean, they flooding in here.
All right.
Let's become chummy with the Mexicans and the Africans. They don't like
Right.
us anyway. Let's get them to like us.
Yes,
And show
man.
them that we want to
Shoot,
work.
they our
Black
brothers
people
and
got allies,
sisters.
man. Black
Right.
people got a lot of allies,
Because you'll be
bro.
surprised. Other nationalities actually do like us because they know what we go through over
Oh,
here
yeah,
in
that's why you
America.
don't see no black people getting their heads chopped off over there.
Right.
They all white.
Mm-hmm. Man,
Reed,
I have
like,
noticed
you know
that.
what
They
I'm
all
Yeah.
white over there getting them heads chopped off.
that's
But I be like,
crazy.
okay, I know it's some black people that work over
Nah,
there in
man,
that
shit.
country. I said, but they ain't catching us.
Because they like black people ain't our problem.
Because black people just basically like an innocent bystander.
Right.
Because we don't control shit. We
Right.
just get pulled in and live it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We don't have a choice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then there are a lot of racists starting to realize that like we basically just pulled into this shit.
Right.
We don't have no say so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We helped them fight their wars. Like that was not wars back in the day.
Nah, Vietnam
shit,
and all
we was
that
too busy
wasn't.
trying to build our own communities. And they
Right.
put us in wars and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, made us go against each other's bodies.
Right.
Mhm.
Flooding the hood with all these
Yeah.
guns.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying? 'Cause
they knew what they was doing.
Exactly.
They knew what they was
But
doing.
but society ain't trying to hear that. Society will say, oh, well, it's the black person's fault. They didn't have to pick up the gun or they didn't have to start selling crack. It's their fault.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, so I guess we got on a boat, went overseas, figured out how to chop down the leaf, turn it into cocaine, what did it do to
Right.
people? I guess we had these big military ammunition gun manufacturing
Man,
shops to
we
make
don't even
guns.
own.
We can't even go and buy guns.
We can't even
No.
own
You know what I'm
gun
saying?
It's
manufacturers.
okay, not like white people be getting them. I mean, they have underground bunkers of
Oh
weapons.
man,
They have
weapons,
tanks.
food, the whole nine supplies.
We can't buy that shit.
Exactly.
If we do, what happened?
Man, the feds be
We
kicking his
trying to
damn
sell
door down.
They sure do. We be right there. So look what happened to them two black guys that was trying to get them all them guns.
Oh, through the airport, I did
Yeah,
peep
and they
that.
were black.
I'm like, sure, what you expect? Niggas is scared right now.
See one thing like the whiteys don't like. I ain't just saying whiteys just be racist. I'm just saying like
The foul
the
one.
foul ones, the
Yeah.
ones in power, the ones that don't even care about their own white people.
Oh,
Man.
right.
They don't care about their own.
Just
No,
that
that's
how they
almighty
care about
dollar.
us, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You right.
It's
That
just one
almighty
thing I come to
dollar.
learn, man. Like black people are thinkers, man. We all think some crazy situations.
Mhm.
Even the stuff that seems like everyday living in the hood, man.
Right.
You gotta be a thinker to survive.
Exactly.
You
You damn
can't be
sure
no
do.
basic person who just like mentally challenged and living in the hood. You
Nah,
can't.
because you
I'm
gonna
not
get
sure,
sucked up in the.
No.
Yeah.
You're right.
You know, a lot of white people don't have that. They don't have that
Yeah.
mindset that we have as far as to think.
Because they don't have to deal with it like.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, race ain't got nothing to do with it, man. It's how you raise,
Mhm.
what you come from, and that makes you who you are.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of them, they come from money. They don't gotta struggle. They
Right.
don't gotta be out here risking things and learning lessons about money. And
Right.
learning, like, real life lessons from money. Man.
Exactly.
Knowing what to do in
And
situations.
getting turned down.
Yeah.
for loans
Mhm.
and stuff just
Yeah,
'cause you
real
black.
shit. In
Exactly.
the system that they made. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like the top don't experience that, man. And
Because they don't,
That's
in
what
order
it
for
is.
them to have all that ultra wealth, then it's got to
It
be
gotta
so
be
a
like
lot of
this.
poor people. Yeah.
We gotta be fucked up for them to be good.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Exactly. And
We
that
gotta
ain't
be
nothing but the
fucked up
truth,
in order for
man.
them to
That's
survive.
how
And remember where y'all heard it right here on the 540 radio show.